JNA Group works closely with skilled professionals who trust us to bring their design visions to life. Hi, I'm Ritz. I'm the Director of the Roofing and Timber Divisions at JNA Group. I'm thrilled to be here today to have a discussion with fellow industry professional Kritzinger about our shared love for timber. Kritzinger Architects is an award-winning Cape Town studio known for crafting timeless, context-driven homes in South Africa and abroad. I'm looking forward to speaking with Jet about their design philosophy and the role of quality timber in their work.
Hi, I'm Jade Kritzinger, Director of Kritzinger Architects. I'm in partnership with my wife Julia Abel, and together we run the practice. We're a small boutique practice located in Cape Town. We have a very diverse portfolio of work, from very contemporary to sort of more classical style of architecture, but often cross over into sort of smaller buildings that are a little bit more sort of authentic.
There's something nostalgic about timber for me, the warmth, how it feels, how it smells, how it looks.
I think in today's sort of contemporary world, it's very easy to create very cold, hostile environments, and I feel bringing timber in always gives you that warmth. So I'm very fond of it, whether it's on the floor, on the roof, or a combination
on the
of cladding.
ceilings.
Yeah.
Like we did at our Somerset with that knotty pine ceilings, it's alive and it talks back to you.
Correct, and I think the challenge there was to try and create a building that was true to sort of the barn concept that we initially came up with. And I think what was very nice is being able to work with Arbery and JNA because of the engineering background Arbery has, resolving the aesthetics of the roof, which was a big part of the entire structure because it did span right across, and the loft space was completely exposed, allowing the interior just to be what it needed to be.
Even if I think back to the project in Constantia, especially in that double volume area, combining that with the other elements and how it works together to give the space a breath and make it alive and that it holds emotion.
Correct. And just sort of added to that, I think what's also important is the authenticity of the timber sizes. Rather than trying to force the size, just let the size of the timbers dictate structurally what they are. And in that sense, one creates a space that is well proportioned, and the timber sizes represent an authentic look that is true to what it should be, something that felt right for that sort of farmhouse, sort of Karoo style home. And also if we look at the difference between the Somerset West house and the house in Constantia, I think in Somerset West we utilised standard timber, sort of off the shelf, but put together in a very clever way, in order to achieve something that is architecturally and visually satisfying. And I think sometimes when one works with a building that architecturally should appear lightweight, such as a corrugated iron-clad timber frame structure, then one doesn't go for the monolithic timber. Whereas the farmhouse was different. It needed that sort of gravitas,
bulky, bigger beams.
Correct, and I think we achieved that on both projects.
The one thing that I love about working with timber and that keeps me passionate, it's not just the material, it tells a story. One that starts long before the project and one that ends long after the project is done, especially what we did together at Montreal Manor House.
For me too, I think it is that element that can bring both contemporary and traditional architecture back to sort of a grounded state we all feel sort of comfortable in. And I think the Manor House, just being a historical building, I think it was obviously imperative we respected that and brought it in appropriately when refurbishing. And the beauty about timber is that it just ages gracefully over time. One has to do nothing to it, it just gets better. And for me that's
the beauty of
a huge plus, and can add a lot of value to a building.